I'd like to propose a toast for a happy 85th birthday to a man that I respect very, very much, and someone who I'm sure is very dear to us all. Many, many more years of health.
Here's to you, Uncle Cheech.
Hey, that name's not bad.
Rich Indiana.
35 more years of exile. Let's have a birthday. All right. Let's have another birthday next year.
Frank, I would like to supplement your remarks.
Please do.
I grew up with this.
This young fella.
I'm going to say this guy. But I grew up with this gentleman and lived a very long period of time in the same household, sometimes in the same bed. And I have to say, and this is the greatest tribute I can give to anyone, that I don't know that he ever had anyone just like him in the course of his 85 years.
Amen.
Everybody, including not only my family, but everybody else that we ever knew or ever knew him, always liked him very much. He knew how to handle other people without offending them. He had that gift. And I say this, I'm joining in your toast and saying, here's to one of the great guys in my life. Salute.
Shindon, right? Does anybody else have any remembrances they'd like to share? Okay, John.
I'm not exactly sure how one would phrase a supplement to the very delightful things that have been said already. But I, on the other side of the coin, have to say thanks to him for bringing me into the family, and he was telling me what to do and how to do it. So even with all of that, as long as I've known him, I have enjoyed him. And how can one say anything better for someone than to say, I have enjoyed you? Thank you.
Thank you. Very good.
Our family loves you dearly. And you're very special.
Louder.
She's really crying for it.
John. I'd like to have your attention now. I don't know whether you can hear me or not.
No, here.
I have to take exception to what he said he was a great guy, which may be. But I say he had a little hard of hearing. When we sat at the dinner table, and I was about maybe 3 or 4,
Oh my God.
somebody would say, pass the thing. And Uncle Fred, he couldn't hear anything. And his mother, God bless her, always put him in the middle of the table. So no matter where you were, you had to go through Fred. He couldn't hear a word. Let me also say that he is the other end of our family.
I know what he's talking about.
He's 85, and I'm the youngest, and I happen to be 68. And I gotta tell you, he is my friend. He was my best man. He had a very hazardous youth. I remember when I was probably about 2 years old.
Oh.
I was told that my older brother was sickly.
Oh, you were
And he could have died any minute. And the family, being wealthy as they were, sent him up to some mountainous area where he could ride a horse. I didn't even know what a horse was. And I said, thank God, when I get to be his age, they're going to send me about. Where did they send me? I never got a bicycle. I bought a bicycle from George Hyman for $5. And the bicycle had been used and used. Right. But anyhow, what I'm going to end this all with, and I know you want to eat, is that here is this poor soul, so ill health. And of course, being the first one, obviously was spoiled. But in such poor health, they had to send him to the mountains here to get fresh air. We didn't know what fresh air was. But anyhow, he is my best man, and it still is.
Well, Dad. I don't like this moment to pass by without telling you. I'm very glad you are my father-in-law. You made me feel welcome when I came here almost 20 years ago. And I know my parents and all my relatives in Germany like to wish you also a happy birthday. Thanks for everything, Dad.
Thank you.
Well, more than 20 minutes.
2 years ago, we moved to a new section, and I went to the cleaners, and I left my clothes and stuff, and the man said to me, "What is your name?" And I said, "Barbieri," and he said, "Oh, I had a teacher that taught me tailoring Barbieri." He said, "He's been dead years ago."
I got news for you.
I got news for you. He is not dead, and I'm going to send him over to see you. And Fran went over and saw him, and now I get my clothes discounted.
Party would not be perfect without a word from his wife.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Sounds like a self-serving statement.
Of course, I see him in a different manner than you do. But I must say,
Don't tell us everything.
but I must say, he's the best husband I ever had.
I don't know what I can say after all of these accolades. They're very much appreciated. I'm glad to know that everybody is so thankful that I happen to be their brother and friend.
Oldest brother, don't forget.
You gotta be the padrone.
I hope I can carry on and fulfill all of those accolades that have been passed around tonight, and I sure appreciate everybody that's here, and I hope that in the future we can still get together and enjoy the same company and friendship, right?
Well, the next time, very good.
I'm still trying to figure out, when all the boys became 21, they got cars. And I'm still looking for mine. And I want to know how this happened.
Well, you're not 21. And you never will be.
You haven't reached 21 yet, Tom.
There's something wrong somewhere in this system. And I'm still trying to figure out where I made the mistake or who made the mistake.
Hey, Tom,
Your time.
all your money is just 21.
I don't think he thinks that you got all the money.
Okay, we know you are.
Well, you know, Fran and I shared it.
Okay, Alex would like to say grace. Alex, oh, good, Alex. Let me tell you what Alex's credentials are for saying grace. Tomorrow he will say masses on all the boys. He just broke the microphone.
First time, huh?
Very good.
When my birthday came around,
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Old age, right?
There you go. Father.
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Bless us, O Lord, for the
He's that gift which we're about to receive from thy value through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
And may God bless Papa.
All